What's up, y'all? It's your girl Sang, and today we're going to be reacting to a video from Caleb Hammer titled Spending Entire Salary at Target. Ugh. Let's get into it.
This is the first episode in a new series that I call Monthly Money. I'm going to be meeting with someone from the audience over a video chat, looking at their 30-day statements that they've sent me and breaking down what they've been spending their money on in the last 30 days on the spot. And I want to compare that to how much money they're bringing in and what they should cut back on in order to meet their goals. So if this is something you like, let me know in the comments below and make sure to give this video a like so that YouTube recommends it to more people, and I'll continue to upload these every Saturday. But with that, let's jump into the first episode. Our first victim is Jake Porter. Jake Porter, welcome to the new show.
Thank you.
So today we're going to be overlooking your different statements, see what you spend money on and how that compares to your income. You ready to jump into it?
Yes, sir.
I'm ready.
All right, what statement would you like me to start with typically? Where's like your highest spending account?
On my credit card, probably the gold card.
Gold card. All right, let's take a look. And what is your job, by the way?
I'm a QA engineer.
How much do you make a year?
I did make 55 when those statements came out, but I just got a new job. I make 75.
Nice. I like that.
Okay, nice. But all the spending here was when you made 55.
That's correct, yeah. I get my first paycheck for the new job this Friday, so.
Nice. Let's see what you spend money on. BWW, what's that? 57 bucks.
Is that Buffalo Wild Wings?
BWW. Just my guess is Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, yeah, B-dubs. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So dropping 60 bucks at B-dubs, $40 at Target, going to a surf bar for $4.89, wine and spirits, $67.
Ugh.
Only $12 at Walmart. What were you buying for only $12 at Walmart?
My guess is we were making something for dinner and forgot an ingredient, and so I stopped by Walmart.
So just on the 9th, Walmart twice, Sprouts, Target, Cellar Wine, Surf Bar, another Target twice that day, TJ Maxx, huge day, spending a couple $100 there.
Wow, he went to a lot of places in like one day. Now, two of those, it did look like two of those was on the 15th. Yeah, so these two Targets. Even so, though, why'd you go to Target twice in the same day? That's kind of crazy. But everything else, that is a lot of spending in one day. That's a little too much. That's a little way too much.
Oh, I'm trying to remember what day that is.
Whoa, you eat out a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
So some Thai cuisine, taco, Red Lobster, spirits wines, love spirits wines, tropical smoothie, another Target, tacos, Chick-fil-A. Oh my goodness.
Yo, these are all like back to back. This dude like eats out basically every single day.
Let's just even keep just going down. McDonald's. Do you buy anything good?
Sir, go grocery shopping. Make your meals at home. What are you doing?
I don't see anything good on here. Well, like good, like for you. Like, I mean, you're just eating out and going to Target over and over and over and over and over again. $123, $60, $13, $14, $40, $24, $32, $13, $45, all within the span of just a couple days, dude. DoorDash and a $42 order, $208 at Ranch Steakhouse, $208 dropping on Ranch, making $60,000 a year. That's kind of a lot of money. This is a lot of money that you're spending within a month, making $60,000 a year, no?
Yeah.
My man's is literally paycheck to paycheck, living like he's making like high six figures or something. This is insane. Do y'all see this? Bro, start cooking your own food and going grocery shopping. What's wrong with you?
2 hip chicks, $67 and $54.
Look at this, the 8th, the 11th, the 13th. Yo, he went like, okay, so the 8th, that's probably like a quick appetizer, a drink or something. But then the 11th and the 13th, that's like a meal for like 2 people. Like every other, man, this guy's crazy.
Within 2 days?
His spending is crazy. His spending is literally crazy.
Do you budget?
Now, Callum, sir, you know he don't budget. Why you ask him that? You know he don't budget.
Dude, my wife will be the death of me.
So, okay, blaming the wife for the spending, is that correct? Oh my goodness,
He laughed that off too. Nah, bruh. Nah, you're not just gonna throw her in the bus. You wanted to get that food too. She might be part of your target problem. I'll give you that. I will give you that by her being a female. Women love Target for whatever reason. But the rest, the food, all that food, sir, you wanted that too. You had a hand in that.
McDonald's, Chick-fil-A. This is only on one of your statements. So much Target. You're obsessed with Target and McDonald's.
Oh, you know what's crazy too? He said this was a gold card. So this might be like a credit card statement. I don't even think we've hit like his checking account yet. This really might just be a credit card.
My goodness, I can't believe it. $52.
Is McDonald's really on there that much?
A good amount. More than I think any human should be going to McDonald's.
You see Caleb holding his head like this and being frustrated. I used to do that. So at my last job, I was in management and I would try to give like financial advice to the people like on my team. It's like basically the younger ones, the ones that were younger than me. We tried to do a budget for this one kid. It was so bad. Me and my assistant looked just like Callie. We were like holding our heads. We're like, oh my God, you spend this. You only make so much a week. Why are you doing this? We were like literally him in his own house. He's like holding his head right now.
What's Savvy Blake?
It's a store that my wife works at.
Oh, she spends a lot there too.
Yeah.
So the wife's just giving the paycheck away. Do y'all see this? 21.21, 76.13, $100. This has to be a clothing store. We gonna look this up. Hold on. We gonna look this up. Savvy Blake. I guarantee you it's a clothing store. Yep, it says Norman, Oklahoma. That's what it said on there. Savvy Blake on campus. What is? It's a gift shop? Yo, come on now, a gift shop. Oh, here we go. Clothing code. I was about to say. There's no way you're just spending that at a gift shop. Yeah. This makes way more sense. I kind of figured. I used to work at Macy's when I was a little bit younger. And when I tell you the people up there that basically was spending their check every single day. And then you know how they incentivized you? They were just like, oh, just get the Macy's card, right? And as an employee, you can automatically have your payments come straight out of your paycheck. And you use the app. They had an employee app for this. They was like, if you use the app, you can connect everything on your employee app and it'll come right out of your paycheck. And we had a meeting talking about it. And I was like sitting there. I was like, that's the stupidest thing ever. I would never blow my money here. Everybody, all the other women in the room, oh my God. Oh, that's such a good idea. Ooh. They was tripping. That's how I knew this was a clothing store. Because I used to work with women that did exactly this.
$76 on Savvy Lake there, $100 there, $52 there. Lots of giving back to her employer. How much does she make?
Nothing. It's a clothing store.
Like $15 an hour.
Yeah.
So she's spending her entire paycheck back to the place.
Yeah, she's giving her money right back to the store.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Dude, aggressively bad. And so that's only one. Let's take a look at your Chase credit card. So this is within the same 30 days. You purchased $2,731 worth of things. And you only paid $1,321. So you have a balance of $1,469. You're holding a balance on your Chase credit card?
You know what's wild? It says the previous balance was $59. So why? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? If your previous balance was only $50, you could have paid the $59 and that would have been a free card. That would have been your card would have been paid off. Why did you do this?
No, I've never held a balance. I always pay it off.
Okay, so you pay that off. You just have a good amount to pay off still.
That's already paid off.
Okay.
Okay, but what we're looking at, it's not.
Big Amazon purchases, lots of Costco purchase, lots of vet bills, lots of bad things happen sick-wise with pets.
Well, my dog, it's really my wife's dog from when she was a kid, has diabetes.
Okay.
We don't actually pay for those, so her family reimburses us.
Okay.
Because their dog is staying with us, but we don't pay for the vet bills.
I thought you ordered a lot of food.
Okay. On a quick side note, if you have a pet, I would recommend getting pet insurance. I learned this a long time ago, and I just got a new kitten a couple days ago, and I basically just went ahead and got insurance again. So it when I tell y'all, it don't even cost that much. Like what we have right now, it's $24 a month. And it covers a lot, like regular vet bills. Yeah, you come out of pocket, but then you submit the claim to them, and you get reimbursed 90% of what you had to come out of pocket. So it's really awesome. Like I would recommend, especially if you have your dogs, because dogs incur way bigger bills than cats do. But I would highly recommend that.
Food just on one account, but we have 2 DoorDashes back to back on here. Lots of Amazon spending. Are you guys spending more than you make?
Yes.
Yes. I think it's probably about what we make.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's more, because we're literally 2 statements in on Amazon just within 2 days. My goodness, $43, $10, $31, $32, $32, another $15.
You know what's wild about the Amazon purchases? You will have people that will sit there and be like, Jeff Bezos is evil. He spends all his money. He has terrible working conditions for his employees. They need to get it together at Amazon. But then they'll do this. Like this is what they will spend all the time. Like they just can't stop going there. It's never gonna change. It's really never gonna change. That's why he don't care. That's why he operates his warehouse the way he operates his warehouse, which is honestly in line with how like most warehouses operate as well. Like it's a revolving door system. Trust me.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and it just keeps going. This is more. Man, that's so much spending. Okay.
That's wild. That is
Apple
wild.
Card. You didn't use the Apple Card. Okay.
No, I don't use the Apple Card. I just included everything.
Discover Card.
Okay.
Barely.
I don't use that either.
Oh, yeah, you got a referral thing actually, but that was pretty much it. And something Billy Inc. and Pura Sense, but pretty much nothing. Good, thank goodness. I thought all these were going to start following the same trend as those 2 credit cards. I would just be.
We used just a couple.
Platinum, all right. $58 balance, but again, paying it every month. Because you weren't spending enough on Amazon on the other one, we have $150 on Amazon here. Oh, gosh.
That's funny.
Buying some tickets. You have Apple bills on here. Why not put that on your Apple Card to get a better return?
Yeah, you get money back on the Apple Card.
Yeah.
It's only $2.99, but I mean, still, and then another $3.99 and $5.99.
And then
so
the
these
money
are your
you get
recurring
back, you can put
subscriptions.
that back on the card.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'd put those Apple payments on your Apple Card.
Yeah.
Lots of Amazon. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Within just 2 days again.
Show it, Caleb. Show
On
it.
Amazon, $19, $9, $6, $29. Oh.
That's wild. I'm gonna give y'all a tip, man. Stop spending your money at Amazon. Instead, sell stuff on Amazon. Do Amazon FBA. Okay? Don't be the consumer, all right? Be the seller. Make some money. Trust me, I've done FBA since 2017. You'll make some money.
Buddy, what are you doing? Your house must be filled with boxes.
They gotta be
Buying
from the
lots of
wife.
stuff on Amazon instead of going to the store if we need stuff.
That's stupid. That's so
A
stupid.
lot.
You only have $294 in your checking account, and yet you're spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a month on Amazon, Target, and eating out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sad.
Not great.
Not great at all. Let's look at your savings, because that'll give us a better picture, at least. 2,900. I can't believe you have just about $3,000 in your savings account, yet you're allowing yourself to spend thousands of dollars a month on Target food and Amazon. Why do you do that versus saving up your emergency fund, which is what the savings is?
I don't know.
What's your rent payment, house payment?
Yeah, if he really did cut down on the spending, like even like just a third of it, right? And just put all of that into savings, at least until he hit like a good savings goal. So maybe like you have a 3-month, 6-month, 12-month savings plan, right? Then from there, it's like, okay, now that my savings is stacked in together, now I can be like, oh, this third that like I'm not blowing, let's start investing this. It's, woo, this what happens when you paycheck to paycheck.
It's a mortgage. It's $1,150. I pay $100 extra.
So you pay $1,250.
$11 extra, okay.
No, $100 extra.
Oh, okay. And you have a 2018 Honda Accord owing $23,000 on it.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Ooh, that's tough.
That's a lot of money. What's your monthly payment on this? Oh, wait, I can see. $98, so $400. Oh, buddy.
I'll give him this $400 payment. I think I read an article the other day. They said the average new car payment is $700 and something now. We'll just say $700, which is insane. That's what people are happily paying now for new cars. Insane. Couldn't be me though.
You're killing yourself. You're killing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. She makes $15 an hour, so she probably brings in... She works 40 hours a week, I hope?
She don't make nothing, Calvin.
Pretty close,
she don't
yeah,
make
most
nothing.
of the time. And then she also does wedding planning on the side, so it's pretty sporadic, but every once in a while she'll make $800 or something on a weekend or something like that. But
You guys probably bring in $6,250-ish after taxes a month, right? Does that sound about right?
yeah, like pretty close, yeah.
For your new job?
Yeah.
The thing is, your mortgage can fit comfortably in that. Your car payment can fit comfortably in that, though I don't like car payments. But you guys are spending literally all of that going out to eat and at Target and Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to budget, my dude. It is time to download any budgeting app. I don't care. Pick your favorite and budget.
Do you have any recommendations?
I like Mint. Some people find it a little complicated, but I like
I have
Mint.
Mint.
Once it learns the categories that you're spending on, it's a really easy way to see what you're spending within the category and how much you've allotted to that category. I would do that because you guys need to allot half the amount you're spending on going out and having fun. Put that towards an emergency fund. Get that emergency fund to 6 months. And you're not even close to 6 months. You're at like a month and a half, maybe 2 months. It's time to turn it around, my dude.
Right. Yeah, I'll look into Mint.
All right, you have any
I would have
thoughts?
downloaded
You have
it
any
right
questions?
then and there.
So how much do you recommend I would save?
I would save probably, since you're a married couple with the mortgage payment, I'd put you like $20 to $25,000. So you need a 10x what you have. If I remember right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to
'cause he has
just
the
about
mortgage.
10x what you have, a little under.
He has the mortgage
So
on
how
the
much
car.
would you say, like in a month?
In a month, what I would do with how much you guys are spending on food and everything, I would save a minimum $2,000 to $3,000 a month pretty aggressively until you hit this, because emergency funds is one of those things that it's a baseline thing that you need to have in order to be able to do other things. In order to invest, you don't really want to invest too much before you have that. I mean, a little, but before you have an emergency fund, you definitely don't want to have fun until you have an emergency fund. It's a base level thing in order to set yourself up for success, and you guys are well behind on that.
And the reason he's saying that, so this is where people get confused. So like, you have the Dave Ramseys of the world, and he seems like he follows pretty much like Dave's baseline principles, right? On how to like get to the starting line, aggressively pay your stuff off, get a savings fund, all of that. What you'll come across when you start watching a lot of different financial videos from different people, you'll see people be like, oh, when you do the snowball effect, instead of going from smallest to largest, you do like your biggest interest rate first, you knock that out because you know you're just saving money quicker and blah, blah, blah. And then there's other people that's already wealthy that's just like, oh, you don't need savings funds. The rich understand that the money has to be working for you. So that's how you get like a lot of, I'll just say it, broke people that live paycheck to paycheck that are just kind of like, oh, I got to make my debt work for me and I got to make my money work for me. So they'll be in debt. But then they'll also be trying to do these things that wealthy people who are already established are trying to do. That's why I like what he's saying and I like what Dave says. You got to start somewhere, and you need baseline factors to get out of your mess. And that's why people usually be like, you have to have an emergency fund, you have to have some sort of savings, because that is part of that whole baseline thing of you getting out of debt and setting yourself up so you can be comfortable. So then when you are out of debt and you already have your emergency fund, whatever that looks like for you, now it's like, wow, I have all this extra money. Now what can I do with it? Then you can start thinking about investing in looking into whatever that means for you, whether that's stocks, rentals, et cetera, et cetera. And that's why people like him say things like that. It's just a simple baseline you have to follow to get yourself out of the situation you're in.
And then after if we got that, then normal circumstances, what would you recommend?
20% of your pre-tax. So you guys are going to be making around, together, because you're married, around $110,000 a year. It'd be nice if she could get her income up, but $110,000 a year, so before taxes, I'd want to be saving at least $22,000 a year, which is $1,833 a month, which you should be able to do pretty easy.
Okay.
Now, of course, that included in that is what you're putting in your IRA and in your 401k as well. So it's not an additional 20%.
I have an automatic take 10%.
Okay, cool. Well, you'll double that once this savings account is done. You don't have to double it within that account. You can do it somewhere else. I don't really care. It can even be like 10% towards investing, 10% saving for like a second house or, like a rental property. In general, just that saving, that 10%, 20% pre-tax in total. I prefer 30%, but 20% is kind of a baseline to me.
Right. I think it would help if I did that initially instead of at the end.
Yeah.
So that I don't really have the choice of it's already gone.
Yeah, this emergency fund needs to be built up now.
Yeah, but that gotta go first.
So we looked at your statements, we saw how much you're spending, and it was pretty clear right away that you are just spending an endless amount of money on Amazon, Target, and going out to eat. What are you going to do?
I'm going to cut back on that spending so I can build up my emergency fund.
How much are you going to cut back?
All of it. Say all of it.
I hope to cut back a lot. I mean, my goal is to cut back quite a bit. I don't know about being able to save $3,000 a month, but
I would do that
spend more than
your
that.
Emergency fund. I think you can.
He literally spends more than that, and he says he always pays the balance off. You have it. Talking about I can't save it. Yes, you can. You have it. You pay it every month. You pay it.
Yeah.
Just live very frugally for a few months. It's worth it. Set up that baseline of success. But
That's crazy.
if it
that
takes
he
a little
said that.
longer, it's not the true end of the world, but it does put you in a riskier place without a full emergency fund of 6 months. Some people say 3 or 6 months. I say 6 months because things like a global pandemic can just happen.
Exactly.
I think it'll be easier with my new job too.
Yep. Yeah, definitely don't succumb to lifestyle creep or lifestyle inflation. Don't spend more just because you make more. Throw it towards the good stuff.
Yeah, don't do what you're
That's
doing.
the plan.
Sweet. Well, thanks for being here. It was a fun first episode, beating up on you a little on how much you're spending, and hopefully it brings
I needed it.
and hopefully it brings to light just what you're spending your money on, and hopefully, able to kind of build that emergency fund up.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, man. Bye.
Thank you. Yep.
All right, y'all. So that was the video. Yeah, that guy. If he's truly serious, he would cut out everything immediately. I don't think that's gonna happen. It looks like his wife also has the spending. It seems like she's the one with the true spending problem, because a lot of their money is going towards Amazon and her job. She's basically giving her paycheck back to her job. So if they literally cut those two things out, right? And if you cut those two things out and then you take all the eating out you do, since y'all don't like to cook, which is wild, cut the eating out in half, right? Things would change drastically for them. Drastically. In terms of savings and everything. Like, that's all he really got to do. People be so caught up like, I can't stop doing X, Y, Z. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. I know we all make excuses for ourselves for certain things in life, but you just got to be real with yourself every once in a while. This is a great step for him. I'm glad he went ahead and did this, but him and his wife got to really look in the mirror and be like, yo, we don't need all the stuff that we have and that we don't need to be doing all the stuff that we're doing. But that was a great video. I love watching Caleb's stuff. Make sure to go check his channel out when you guys get a chance. Until next time, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Because you already know who it is. It's Sang.